they be not.
Just ring.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Welcome. Welcome again. Welcome here to another session, another stream here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am Chaos Rain here. Oh, what I just seen a donation, a super chat. So for you, Tevin King, before I acknowledge, you get the first time a new type of play for people that donate to super chat of the Chaos Rain Show. Here we go.
They be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
Thank you, Tevin King, for your super chat. I appreciate it. Yes. Today you see the thumbnail, you see the title. I think you recognize the thumbnail from the left side and the right side, as you could tell. And what's this? Let me see a message. And I didn't finish put out any of the things. All right. Today, oh, and I would normally give you the links to follow me. I'll do that maybe during the wrap up this stream, but we gotta get serious here. I've done some digging. I did stream on this on the particular lady you see on the left, the one they call Miss Chen, and I did not really know much of the background of who she is, or if she was part of that after hour with the ladies. And lo and behold, with simple digging, I discovered this that some people have not really paid attention to, besides the little recording tapes. And I'm probably going to go through some more of that today. But I want y'all to pay attention to particularly this one right here. And this probably says a lot. Let's go into this and we'll put our necessary banners. Fair use. Listen carefully.
Konnichiwa.
What about you? Name, age?
Me? Hi everyone, my name is Daisy and I just turned 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from China,
What part of China?
Shanghai.
Bless you.
Bless you, bless you.
What do you do for work?
So I'm a fitness model and fitness trainer and I also work in plastic surgeon business. So I work with the most famous plastic surgeons
Okay.
in China. Yeah.
Okay. Is it big in China?
It is very big.
Really?
Damn.
What's the most common? Because obviously China's a whole other culture. What's the most
so
common
every
surgery?
girls get their nose down, eyes,
The eyelids.
eyeliner.
Eyelids. Do they?
Because we have like Asian, we have like small eyes.
Yeah.
So
Slanted
every
eyes, yeah.
girls they want to get like bigger eyeliner. They want to look like Western girls,
Yeah.
and they get their boobs down. So
Oh.
Okay.
yeah.
So the
almost
most.
Stop right there. Stop right there. And I couldn't really determine how old this bitch was until she was on this podcast in the month of January. So when she said that she knew Fresh for a few months now, I think she's been accurate in that notion. This was in December. She said that they met in December, I believe. I don't know. It was probably last year, but the point of this, I'm gonna play more of this. If y'all notice, from what the word on the street that's going around, they said this woman is a criminal. She this, that, third, which she possibly is, because keep it real. There are a lot of people that live in China or whatever. They do. Hold on. They do leave their homelands because of the dictatorship of China, run by, I think his name Xi Jinping. I don't know if I pronounced his name right. And what is said that she is, I'm not sure what type of criminal she conducted in Asia from, I guess, Fresh's partner in crime, Mr. Gaines. But it lets me know saying that if this woman was so bad and she did things so badly, why is it always that these women that these guys have on that they bring up unintentionally that don't do real thorough research, like Glittery? Why are you so trustworthy of not only having on your podcast, but engage in fornication with some of these women? I mean, that's the question I had to ask. But I'm gonna let Daisy goes more into the background of herself, to what the guys or what he has reiterate today on his own stream. Let's listen carefully. Listen good.
Common
Most
surgeries
common.
are for women are breast
Breast
and the
surgery.
eyelids.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Korea also
Literally
that's the number one
everything.
surgery is the eyelid
Dave
surgery.
Chappelle did a segment recently, and he said when they go to bed, his wife is like, looks like she's asleep, but because she's Asian, she's not really asleep. That's funny.
And the funny thing with the surgeries, because from here they said that she never was a surgeon. I'm not sure she even finished schooling, but that's not the point. The point is this: if that's what she did back in China, let's say we'll go there. Let's say we go there. All right, we could probably conclude she did get her body done. It's evident now because you work in the field. You tell me, bitch, you will not sit to get your breast done. Now I'm not sure about your butt because I don't think they're more specialized in butt enhancements. I don't know because I don't know what the surgery is really conducted in Asia. Most they're more focused on fixing problems overall instead of creating more plastic and artificiality. Besides food, but that's another story. But really, truly, in Asia, they create a lot of things. Cause hell, they're the manufacturer of the world's economy. Because they manufacture roughly 7% of the gross domestic products that we consume. That speaks volumes in itself. And before I continue, guys, let me do this in the studio because I noticed that we did have a donation. So, oh, that's not it. Let me see, where is my thing? We'll do a little digging. So I'm gonna let this run a little bit. All right. So fair use.
Okay. Highest education level completed.
College.
All right. You have a bachelor's degree?
Yes.
Okay. Where'd you get it from? In China?
Shanghai.
Is it called Shanghai University or?
No, it's I studied fashion design, so it's like Shanghai Fashion Design School,
Okay.
something like that.
All right. And then relationship status?
I'm seeing someone.
Who? No, if you don't want to say, that's fine.
I'm seeing someone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder who that is.
Everyone already knows, so
Well, who?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure if he
Next
wants.
question, nigga.
I'm not sure if he wants me to
Chris
say
is
that.
enjoying this.
All right. To Tevin writes, my Caribbean brother has no one to blame but himself on this one. I mean, look what happened to co-worker last year with the same BS. Real men hold themselves accountable. Practice what you preach. And the problem with it, Tevin King, most men, if they're doing content created, like you see these two gentlemen or the whole band up here, there is no real explanation of accountability with them because hold on. Sorry. Because accountability is only meant for the bitch. And I'm gonna say this again. Men are always hold accountable every day in their actions and their movements personally. And because these dudes got caught up again, and this happened 3 years ago, mind you, Tevin. This happened 3 years ago with Myron, with the one black chick that he was messing around with, unfortunately. She said that she was pregnant. Now, mind you, we don't know what happened to her. For all we know, Myron did his thing, kept her quiet after she went on her escapades, or who knows? We don't know. Because after all this, we don't hear from these women again. And I think that either they've been kept quiet and they got the money and really kept quiet, because let's be honest, to go on a brief tangent and a whole campaign of other podcasters to expose these dudes, we always got to think, what value you gain doing this? Instead of sit your butt down and shut the hell up. What real value you gain? And mind you, a lot of content creators of that time back in 2021 got real, they got money. They got some serious money on all the content they covered with F&F that year. Matter of fact, one content creator actually started to perpetuate his YouTube channel, Lead Attorney, by talking about these dudes. So, and I'm not going to Alba and Preach. I'll Preach are two other Caribbean dudes themselves. I think one's from Haiti, one's from Ethiopia. But nonetheless, they don't like each other, so they're gonna really exploit each other, by going back and forth with content, saying we're gonna find who's gonna talk or rat you out. And lo and behold, that's what happened. So overall, if you think about it, these dudes don't learn, especially his friend that is very sloppy, more sloppy than the Fed dude, Myron Gaines. But let's keep going. Fair use.
On the ropes now, nigga.
I'm just saying, the chat knows.
Chris, you want anything you want to say?
Nah, chat knows, man.
Happy New Year, Chris. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
Okay. All right,
Wow.
parents still together?
No.
Okay. Oh, they're not? Okay.
Yeah, they're not together.
Divorced?
Yeah, since I was 10, so.
Okay. And then, Fresh, I'm going to let you ask the other question, nigga.
Body count.
This is his question, by the way.
I don't even
This-
know what body count is.
No, not that one.
Birth control.
You know that already.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? Know what already? Was you on birth control? Was you wasn't? It's ironic I came across this. And I know most of y'all that will go back to the replay of this stream, y'all not gonna get to this point because I know it's one point once y'all watch this, y'all stop at roughly under 10 minutes. So if anybody survives and watch the whole live stream, which I always advocate for people that go back to not only my live stream, but anybody's live streams or any videos that's over 30 minutes or an hour, to sit there and listen to it. Listen carefully. There's certain clues and certain how can I say it? There's certain things that you'll miss if you don't really listen to it as entirely. But I'm not gonna harp on that. The point is this: she said that because they were in, I guess, in a relationship longer than a month, and you could tell right there they've been in a relationship longer than a month. Now looking at this is longer than a month. For him to ask that question, and she knows it right, it tells me one of two things: either you're on the birth control, or you're not on the birth control. And I would not assume, but by the smile, I doubt it. If she is, that means at one point, if she was on it, she stopped taking it. And that's a slip up on you, bro. Let's keep going. Fair use.
All right. I'm just going to put not applicable.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
What about you?
That's your question, nigga. By the way, he's the one that came with the let's ask
That's a
the
good
birth
question,
control
man.
question.
That's very good one.
All right. What about you? What's your name?
All right, that's it. I'm not gonna share no more of that. Y'all guys gotta go find it on their own content on their own channel for the whole video of that. I'm only gonna share partial of that. Okay, that's okay. See someone wrote something. Salute to Chaos. It's been a while. It has Asian ancestry in my background. Okay. I'm curious to know what you're unlocking in Asia. Just sit back. I mean, just enjoy the show, a goddess. If you're part Asian, okay, that's cool. Okay. Now, let's see. What to do? Oh, I was gonna play this one when she was questioned by Mr. Destiny, but I'm gonna, before I go into that, I've noticed there was an article floating around here about the movement of people from Asia, particularly Koreans. Oh, you Japanese? Okay, good. Some with what's going on in Korea. And I'm going to probably pull up this article and I'm going to go run some more videotapes of things, but I want to share this and give my take on it. So let's look at this. Share screen. Where is it? And this is for what they call the 4B movement in Korea. The 4B movement in South Korea and why it's said to contribute to the country's failing birth rate. A viral feminist movement advocate for women to reject gender norms, including marriage and child rearing, and protests of the country's rampant misogyny. Okay. And this is a Korean woman right here. And hold on a second, guys. I'm making sure that I share all links. I think I'm missing something. Let me see if did I go in every let me check something. And let me just check my end because I'm looking at two monitors. All right. So as y'all wait, I'm trying to pull up something. Okay, I see now. Okay, good. I see everything. Okay, so let me close this. Let's check this article. Yeah, I don't know why my finger's messing up. Okay. The Korean feminist movement 4B, which first started in 2019 on Twitter, is blowing up on TikTok. How ironic. It's TikTok. What do you expect? It's a woman's platform, mind you. Oh, and guys, as y'all watch it, please hit the like button, share the stream, and make sure to support the channel, leave a super chat, and I'm just checking if everything is set up. Okay, good. Okay. I didn't finish set these things up. All right, let me continue reading because the notifications are weird. Okay, in a nutshell, the movement advocates for women to reject gender norms, including marriage and child rearing, in protest of the country's rampant misogyny. And as you know, there's certain parts of Asia there are forms of misogyny, but how Asian people run their country, especially all parts of Asia, Taiwan, Korea, South Korea, China, Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, you can name it, right? The country runs the way it does because it's more in line for the cater of men. If it does not suit men, it does not have a purpose, in my opinion. But it's just me. Okay. The term was coined by South Korean author Cho Nen Jo in her 2016 novel Kim Ji-yeon, born 1982, so she is roughly now 42 years of age. The 4 B's stand for the principles: Bohin, no heterosexual marriage. I think it's pronounced Bach Hasin, no childbirth. By Yonian, no dating men. And Baski Soon, no heterosexual sexual relationships. Whoa. I probably might have butchered the words, but it's speaking in their Mandarin or Cantonese language. So I do apologize. The previous obscure movement was recently thrusted into the spotlight after YouTube Jing Sing Young and Baka Ha Na said Viva their channel's solidarity that marriage was the root cause of patriarchy. Wait. Where's Kevin? Kevin, where are you at, man?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Again. One more time.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
All right. Enough of that. Enough of that. So, we got left there. Anyway, the two also encourage women to reject traditional feminist duties that include getting married and raising children. The 4B movement then exploits on TikTok after a TikToker named Jean, who goes by what is pronounced Don New Chromosome, or Don Chromosome, gave a spirit rant about it on February 17th. She said the 4B movement is women's response to giving up on men who she referred to as effing A, adding that women are going to go extinct. Okay. And I think this is the one right here, which I can't play because you're not going to be able to hear it because I don't got the right setup for that. But with your help, with your support of the channel, I might possibly will. And it's funny with TikTok. Now that I'm talking about TikTok, it's ironic. There's a lot of weirdos and crazy ladies. Really, now I think about it, that really is on that website, and I mean literally, they're crazy. And personally, with these crazy people, I mean, I don't know why people deal with them, but it is what it is. My thing is this, that when you have crazy people, you deal with them accordingly. Last time I checked. But anyway, let's keep going. Her point was that Korean women are tired of the misogyny and hence are going to boycott heterosexual relationships and other feminine norms. The video now has over 5.5 million views and thousands of comments, mostly from women calling for the 4B movement to go beyond the shores of South Korea. Unsurprisingly, those against the movement have claimed that the 4B movement is the cause behind the low birth rate in South Korea. South Korea already holds the title of the world's lowest birth rate and in 2023 hit an all-time low at only 0.78 compared to the global average of 2.3. Singapore birth rate is at 0.9. Ooh, damn, this is not good. That's extinction level, guys. Anytime you below 1 or below 1.5, you're in trouble. Last time I checked, you're in serious trouble. But maybe because it might be patriarchy. I don't know. Might be that. It's making these chicks think that they deserve to be going freely and run amok. I don't know. Maybe. Anyhow, let me see. Make sure everything's good. Okay. Yeah, but that's low. That's pretty low. All right. Where am I? According to the study on anti-family sentiments in South Korea, 65% of women surveyed do not want children. I could see why. And media reports have also suggested that the 4B movement is in the retaliation to recent incidents, including high-profile, deletions of women, revenge, intercourse or watching adult films, and spy cam, crimes. There was even an instance in South Korea where a man who deleted a young woman, I hate using the word, it's murder. Let's keep it, it's murder. In a public bathroom, claims to do so because she ignored him. Wow. I tell you, the men in Asia, they don't. Now, mind you, let me say this. It's going to sound offensive, but I don't give a crap. If you black women think that America is bad, have you really traveled outside this first world nation into other countries that are not predominantly third world countries? Some are first world countries. Have y'all traveled to these Asian countries? And I know did one person travel there now? Well, probably one person might have some success, but we're not sure if they're Asian. But the point is this. The men in Asia, they don't play. Seriously don't play. And it's telling from reading this article, and this is only in Korea. Imagine how it is in China and other parts of Asia. Let's keep going. Well done, Korea. Such movement should be normalized so women can make the same choice as men with no fear of pressure or backlash instead of conforming to society expectations, wrote a user. However, some female and South Korean bloggers had dismissed the 4B movement as an exaggeration of Western ideologies and represent a very small part of the population. This story is originally published 8 days ago. Not seeing of that. And I will say this. Because this was out, right? I remember there was certain things floating around on the internet. Certain content creators have covered this. They have said that what the West has created, it is infecting the whole wide world outside America. And the reason why this is because they create some to really destabilize actual nations. If this feminist thing is hurting Korea, especially, What do you think it's doing to other countries that adopt to this mindset? If you notice, we have issues in America, and we all know what they did to Black people in America. It is a breeding ground for experimentation to do some things to manipulate the environment or manipulate people psychologically. And once successful, they take it onward outside the parameters of not only do it here in the Black community, but they do all other parts of other communities and even go as far as other parts of other nations across the world. And this is the effects of it now. Low birth rates want to be, included, even to the point where it's saying that women are just flat out getting deleted all day, every day by men, random men. I mean, I don't know if I can really agree with that personally, because, when we talk about violence, even here in the community, the violence is problematic, but usually this is more structural why our violence way is. If we have more grips and control without any people, any outsiders interfering, I would say that the violence in the Black community will be less. It will still exist, but it'd be lesser than what we hear and see now. Our problem is structure why we do what we do. But it really baffles me, people that don't have the same issue that we face here in America, especially Black folks, that when they start adopting some things, it's evident that, is a direct result of the men's activities, that really the whole society has more control because they have all the resource. When we don't have resource, there's evident that why we conduct the behavior we do. And I'm only implying this to lead on to something more greater. That if the economy of Black people wasn't so messed up now, you would not see these stories of incidents of violence and the rampant that we see. Now, people that are not us should not have these problems. But when you pay attention, because they have the same problems. And it makes me think that this is only a thing that is psychologically embedded by a certain group of people and has been conducted throughout the centuries. We have adopted to these behaviors. That's why when we engage in violence amongst each other, it makes sense because, one, we already have no respect of self-respect because we self-hate each other because we are not other people. We want to be and glorify them. That's number one. And the other thing, the economy that has been stifled and been, let's be honest, been taken from Black folks systematically, cause our divide and violence even more. So there's a given reason why Black people are all what they should be getting. And they know this. That's why they keep us in a certain unstable situation in the West. Outside America, when they adopt this feminist nonsense, it's detrimental. But it's only detrimental because, let's be honest, because the women are adapting to a Western philosophy, ideology. Some of them are enrolled in certain universities that teach this ideology. So therefore, they're going to start having no respect or demeanor of men because they've been indoctrinated. So, yes, and now I'm going to read your comments. Come on, I'm going to play on with the other tape, but let me read what y'all say here. Let's see. All right. Oh, yep. Yes, they're not playing around. Yes, correct. Always, you never have to ask. Yes. Yep. Yes. It's getting serious out in these streets. Indeed, Tevin. That case, Asian and Middle East men can be savage. Yes, very savage. I can imagine they right behind. Oh, yep. And it all came from Europe. But you see, Goddess, we don't really go into the truth of things, and we don't want to talk about it because it's foreign to us. It is very foreign to us. But we have to know where it comes from. Black people were not just born yesterday doing this stuff. I'm convinced because if that was the case, we would not. Let me tell you something. If we were really bad as we say we were, if we want to go there, we would not be colonized right now. We'll be, matter of fact, we'll be not only not colonized, but we would be the ones dictate and be ruling the whole world right now. If we were that bad of a group of people, savage as we are, because we're not gonna sit there and let somebody just colonize our bodies and minds just that easy. It would not be that possible. All right, so now that I'm done reading that, and the 4B movement, as I see it, is another plot to infect the whole outside world of this nonsense we call feminism. to really control and destabilize actual nations. I truly believe that's what it's designed for. And anybody else that covered, they would obviously said the same thing, and I would agree with them the same way. So now let's look at this now. To this, and I'm gonna go to the wrestler's daughter in a second, but let's look at more of this tape of Aoki. Miss Chen, Destiny Chen. She was confronted by these gentlemen here, and they asked her the same questions. And we're going to see what she and her response are, and really why she's out here, exposing the one they call Fresh of his, him not upholding to his responsibilities, for lack of better terms. So let's listen carefully. Fair use. Fair use. Oh, and wait, somebody wrote something. In another 10, 15 years, low birth rates will happen nationwide. States why Biden let in 7 through 9 million migrants into the. You see, one thing, Tevin, you gotta keep in mind, my brother. They let in these migrants, right? Because America is a population, it is a country designed to import immigrants, to export, and to get domestic labor for less, for cheap, dirt cheap off the dollar. America is not going to stop importing people from other parts of the world here. What they're going to do, which they've been doing since the inception, is they're going to they're already importing people that are more European-like in image, face, hair, etc. to this country, that is going to slightly bump a slow increase of population of more white births by importing more people that are Latin descent. And you gotta keep in mind who they're importing. Keep in mind, are they importing darker people or more lighter or whiter people? Always keep that in mind when they import anybody. All right, so next one. He's in trouble if he passes her and her family off to fresh day. Yeah. All right, let's listen in. Fair use.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because
Is that
it's
pretty
like
much-
a 37 minutes phone call, and I don't want to post it all.
Okay.
Now, mind you, she did all of this because what the word is, Fresh kind of, how can I say, he is more than abandoned. He decided to let her go. After, he had his way with her for more than a month. Let's keep real. Raw dogging this woman. As y'all know from the tape earlier I played, when he asked, "Are you on birth control?" and she answered, "You know that already." So it tells me that he was very much comfortable going in nosedive without no Jimmy. Very stupid and very reckless. And I noticed that a lot of the dudes on the camp did not want to hold. Well, they did hold him accountable to a degree, but they're trying, say, "I got your back" in front of all these other fools, and you can't do that. Because why I say you can't do that? Because the people that watch your platform, like anybody's watching my platform, also, there are certain forms of morality and integrity that we have to stand on something. I know that most of us that do this content, we need the bag, we need to get the bag. And yes, the bag is wonderful, it's necessary. But the problem is you must be able to conduct and move a certain way where people don't know you're a contradiction. Especially what I'm hearing now floating around, that these guys are charging courses I don't know if they're still doing it, which was up into the thousands. And it makes you think, which lineup of people paying for these courses? I know it's not the ones that's in their 30s, because they could see these two gentlemen and they notice that these guys not worth the money. But so it lets me know that people that's paying this money are a young crowd that's under the age 30. Roughly is paying and watching their podcasts, them going in on these ladies, most likely non-black ladies, and Frank Castle and all that stuff, which it can be hilarious. I'd be laughing to some of them when I watching this stuff. Overall, when we look at it, it's like it can be lame in the long run. So let's keep going.
Just for the sake of clarity here, let me ask, what's your best case scenario in this situation? What are we hoping for here? Are we hoping that he kind of turns around and maybe
No, I
reevaluate?
don't. I don't expect him to come around because I don't need this man in my life, and I knew he's a trash. So the reason why I'm posting this is because I want everybody to know that he is a liar and he's a cheater. Maybe he's a scammer, as how he behaved right now on the show after I posted everything. He's making a joke about it. Like,
well, he said he didn't have any money, right? He said he didn't have any money. He wouldn't be able to get any money. So where did all his money go?
The money. I don't care about the money. The thing is, I want him to behave like a man.
What do you mean you don't care about the money, bitch? It's always about the money. Money. Do y'all believe that? Your age, and you got your body done nicely. You got your chest done. Hell, you might get your booty done. And you have to be working out because you got to maintain that body. Let's keep real. How the hell are you going to tell us that you don't care about the money? You're not there for your good looks to be looking pretty for a man like him. And it's already proven evident these dudes are tricking. They spend money on the puss. Let's keep real. You're not there just to stand and look a certain way. You're there to be compensated. And if you're not compensated, your time has been wasted. So I'm not sure where this notion, that you dare for free and you're not expecting nothing. I know the people that's watching this, they don't believe that. I don't believe that. So, keep that in mind that this is what's going on, guys. And really true, it doesn't give no transparency of your real intentions. But let's listen more. Praise.
Like, he didn't even offer me to, like, oh, baby, if you don't want to, we're not together, you don't want the baby, I can help you, take you to the hospital, taking care of the medical stuff.
Just step up overall, yeah.
None of that, that's the reason why I got pissed.
Okay.
And I'm an adult. I can accept the breakup. But the thing is, we planned for this baby and he knew it.
Wait. If you're an adult and a man tells you, I don't want it, get rid of it. There's only two things you could do, sweetie. Either you keep the baby or the baby has to go. There's no in between. And if he break up with you that day, it is what it is. But we all know you're not going to invest your time and energy to no man unless you're really getting some out the deal. Now, we all know he spent some money on you. Let's keep real. So don't lie about that. It is more than he spent no money on. But the biggest end game is that you were in this for more than a month, 3 months roughly, maybe 4 on a given day. And you look at this as something more long-term and saying it's time to move and step up to another level. And really true, let's keep real. I'm not sure a lot of people have these conversations if they want baby nowadays. Usually dudes be the ones expressing this than some women. Personally, in my opinion. You didn't even survive the first 6 months. And it's already under that you up here now put yourself in a position to get pregnant? Knocked up? Really? Let's listen more to this, guys.
I'm not that stupid. I'm not 18. Yeah, he knew it. We always been talking about the baby since they.
That's one thing you wrote that I will have to look into that's not been talked about. Because I doubt she is not a citizen. I'm going to pull that. She can become a citizen if she's not too. Yeah. And that might be another well-planned. And think about it, Miss Goddess. Hey, Goddess. She don't know this dude, and they're not been together for not even a year. And you already put yourself in a position to not only get his money, but to potentially become an actual citizen of America. So she's not stupid. You are not unfortunately, you're not a victim.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
You're not a victim. Let's keep listening.
One, he asked me, what if you get pregnant? I told him directly I would keep this baby because I am in love with you and I don't I've never get pregnant before.
Yeah.
So if I'm pregnant, I'm definitely going to keep the baby.
And that's like 100% you've decided that you are keeping this baby regardless of what he does?
I told him that this is what he noticed. He know the information from me and he asked me many times and he told me many times, you're going to be the baby's mother. You don't, because I smoke vape. He always take my vape away. He's like, oh, I want you to be healthy. You're going to be my baby's mother.
Now, we could all say that she could be, right. This all could be scripted. Let's say this is scripted. Okay, this could be scripted. All right. That's a lot for a person that if you're not invested, you're invested now. Because usually, this is me thinking as a man. If I don't want nothing to do with this woman, much as want to have my kids, if she's already damaged her body, meaning the lungs, by smoking vapes. Do y'all know vapes are very dangerous? They're more harmful and dangerous than regular smoking cigarettes or smoking weed, if you think about it. Because those things, from what I'm hearing, this is me, that they will create holes, and I mean holes in the lungs. So you try to avoid nicotine so you don't put tar in your lungs, to come find out you smoke another alternative that will put holes in your lungs. So really, truly, smoking, if you're going to smoke anything, you put yourself at risk for any forms of cancer of the lungs or damage of the lungs in time. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but you now know. All right, let's keep going.
What if you get pregnant? And even a week ago when I was at his house, he was like, oh, I don't want to rent an apartment anymore. I want to buy the house instead because it's better for us for the future. And what if you get pregnant? He keeps saying that every day to me. So that means he admitted.
Well, you also said that he introduced you to his mom and his whole family, right? When you guys went to Barbados?
His entire family. We spoke for 2 months when I was in China. We were in a long distance relationship. And then he decided to take me to Barbados. And I asked him, what's the purpose for the visit? He said, because he wants to show me his family, where he grew up. And also he wants to take the Barbados passport because he wants to travel to China. Because for Barbados passport, he doesn't need a visa.
You're right, Goddess. It sounds like it could be, though, and right, it's a bad investment. Yes, it is, because they dump metals in the lungs too. And I did not know that, Goddess. I'm not sure what goes into the vape that people smoke, because I'm thinking if it's not something that you have to burn to infuse in your lungs, what is it that they're puffing that you could still get and pull out cigarettes, or the vapors or the smoke out of that device? If it has metals are very dangerous to the body. Did y'all know when you have too much metals in your system, it can lead to a lot of issues with the brain? Did y'all know that? I forgot what it is, the danger of consuming too much metal, but one of the things I recall that it could lead to Alzheimer's and some other things because you have too much metal in your system. So, all right, let's keep going. Fair use.
So how can I not trusting all of these? He did making efforts.
Congratulations, Daisy, on your.
For me, it was everything was pretty real for me.
Yeah.
When did you start to sense things were off with him?
About a week ago, he told me he decided not to rent the apartment as he promised. The reason why I want my own space is because I knew he wanted to see other girls, and his job, because of what he does, obviously he's going to like deal with other women, associate with other women, which is fine for me. We had an agreement, on that. And I know all men, to become successful, they wouldn't want to be with just one woman. And I told him, as long as I'm the man, that's fine with me. Just use protection and don't bring me disease.
Damn, she's loyal. She's smart. She's that woman. See, I could see why Fresh kept her around a little longer. I could see why. But let me tell you something, gentlemen. You don't get much more. In mind, she's not black. She's Asian. So, okay. She was down for you to really, have more than one person. Since you are so-called a high-value man. Now, most Americans, women especially, are not down for you as a man having more than one partner as a man. Now, for a woman to have more than one man, I mean, let's just say, gentlemen, you never know. You're just never gonna know, gentlemen. They'll tell you don't have more than one partner if you're in a relationship, but them exploring have more male partners, and you will never know, gentlemen. You will never know. But anyway, let me read your comments because I'm gonna go on a tangent. So she would go interview with Cajun to yep. Yeah, what's good? Simply Deep. More, I think you might be 39 this year, bro. Simply Deep. Okay. I hope you learned some. I'm glad you learned some. I could be and know how terrible. Yes, correct. All right, hold on. This dude banging about 10 other females. Yes. And the funny thing about, because he knocked her up, let's say she's pregnant, right? Word on the street is the guy has other women that he actually has been raw dog and potentially knocked up on the way as well. So it seemed to me, if you are a high value man, if let's say they are high value men, all right, let's go there. You're not the smartest high value man out here, because one few things, if you're highly value, a high and value and a man that's on demand in the market, why are you exposing your seed to random women, especially random thoughts like Miss Chen, Destiny, or Jen Chen herself, which she goes by the name Jen Chen? Why are you up here expelling your seed into every womb possible? You up here risking life and limb for an experience, a mustn't experience is my question. That's my question I had to ask. All right. Cast Show, I'm doing good, bro. How about you? Did you see the meltdown? I mean, listen. My thing is this, and he did another video on it because his enemies that were having her on have the same conversation about what it's like being with Fresh and all that stuff. I look at this Simply Deep personally. These are men that are protecting their best interests because they have a brand, they have a working model that's making money. And for them to open their mouths, which is really questionable, they should stay silent and shut the hell up. But that's another question. It does really benefit them or help what they're doing. It actually hurts them when they're speaking out about this, personally. That's something they don't talk about. It does hurt their brand more. Going out here and then sitting defending it or trying to, save your friend. Your friend was very reckless and dumb. And now he's dumb. He's now out here slinging and pinging and busting and shooting up the club from not only Miss Chen, but other random women. It's not a good look. And really, truly, these are people, young, impressionable minds that's looking up to these dudes as players, as people that you can get inspiration, change your life. I don't get it. And I think the reason why they think like it because they have a podcast that has only women on there and they just talking about red pill nonsense and female nature. But in returns, you're not protecting yourself around female nature. I mean, but what can I say? It's the internet. God love it. Fair use, fair use.
And he agrees with that. And then he told me he doesn't want to rent the apartment. And then he started telling me, oh, he needs space. He said his Instagram is down. and he said maybe he cannot take care of me when he's not even like taking care of me. Like I literally did my own stuff, you know.
Okay, let's say tomorrow, right? He, after saying all of this, after making the jokes on the show and everything, let's say he turns around, he's like, hey, you know what? I kind of behaved like a dick and douchebag. I'm going to take care of it. I'm going to step up. Would you kind of let him, or is that bridge kind of already burned? Is that like gone, that opportunity?
No, it's gone. It's gone.
It's gone.
He, for me, he's nothing to me right now.
Okay. And in the future, right, if the child decides that they, you know, want to meet their dad and wants to be an active part of their life, is that like something that you'd be super positive with? Is that like something that you probably like, I'm not so sure?
No. He cannot see the child.
He cannot see the child. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. So you're saying you want to be a baby mama? You take the seat, and instead of saying, all right, you know, you're going to have to go back to your baby father and work out. You want to be living in America, become what, a baby mama? Kevin, where are you, Kevin?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Fair use.
He's not acting like a dad.
Sure, of course,
yeah.
Well, I think
he's laughing about it. Look at
what this guy's saying is, let's say he realized tomorrow. Let's say at a come to Jesus moment, he realizes, oh, I was actually being a terrible person. Let's say he realizes that, and he says, you know what, we're going to do this together. I know he won't. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if he decided to actually live his values and be a Christian man in this world and take care of his kids, if he decided that, would you let him see his kid? You would, right?
No, I wouldn't.
Jesus.
I wouldn't. Because what did he do? What did he do for this kid? He doesn't even want this kid. He wants me to take the pill. He didn't even want to talk to me. I talked to him. I said, because I was afraid maybe like he was questioning me about the pregnancy test, that I was trapping him. So I went to the hospital. I did a blood test that came out. I sent it to him to make sure I'm not trapping him. And before that, he didn't talk to me. He didn't ask me how I am, how's my situation. He just like kind of kicked me out. He kicked me out from his apartment. I had to I booked my ticket and I came to New York. That was it. I didn't do anything wrong in this relationship. The fact is, I did a lot. And everybody was like, oh, he's paying you. He doesn't pay me.
Okay. Let me ask.
All right, let me see. I see a comment. Simply deep. It's not that really deep. But you know, if you hear it, you hear it. All right. Or sounding so naive is truly sad. Yeah. You know, it's funny because she sit there, exposed the dude, right, and she got kicked out of the apartment, right, and let's say you've been paying your way through, sweetie. I think you look at it as more of a deeper investment. And trust me, if the man got money like that, let's say he does have money like that. I mean, you got to pay your way in, you know, for a potential long-term greater investment personally. So what you're seeing Fresh is doing, and this is a trick that a lot of ladies don't know what he's doing. What he's doing is he's following the old Kevin Sam model that, you know, if you're dealing with a high value man, or even with the Mr. Black's model, you got to pay your way in, sweetie. That means you got to pay your way in your own money. You got to provide some, do some. You got to show some value to a man that is alleged high value for him to sit there, take you on as an actual, you know, partner or potential husband for a long-term better investment where he's going to probably spend and pay everything. And he's just putting you for the test. That's how you got to look at it. So when she's up here complaining that she had to pay for everything, because he's putting you for a test. That's why he's making you pay for pretty much everything in this relationship to see if you're here for him or here for the money, which makes sense because let's be honest. And trust me, he has tricked more than what you see when he was tricking with Daisy. That if you're in this relationship with him, you're gonna pay your way through, baby, and he's gonna put you for a test for more than just a few months. He's gonna put you for no greater than maybe 3 or 4 years at best before he decides to take it more seriously. Y'all know that? That's the test that a lot of these dudes say that when they're very much in the high value, they're gonna put these women in tests, serious tests, to see if they're down with them or they're down with the money. So don't take it personal. All right. Yeah, I see. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
This. In the future, if your child decides that they want, even at an early age, to get to know their dad, for the sake of like your child, right? Would you consider being supportive of that, or would you be like, nope, your dad wasn't there, he's an asshole, this, that? What would be the case here if it was the child asking to get to know their dad?
Well, if it's legally, I don't have to, like, my child doesn't have to see him, then I won't. Yeah, but I'm not sure right now. Like, I don't have a indecision right now what to do about this baby, because like I don't know. I'm not sure.
Can I ask you, whose idea was it to come to Miami here?
What?
Whose idea was it for you to move to Miami? Was it something you came to together, or was it your idea to go move? Yeah.
So I posted on my story that before, like, I spent the New Year with him, right? And before I traveled back to China, he asked me, like, what's my plan? And he told me, first he had a conversation with me that he was really serious with me and he sees me as a future, something that he can have a future with, like someone. And I told him, well, if that's the case, and I really like him here and I can move here. Yeah, that's something we decided together.
Mm-hmm. Okay, can I ask you, so if you wanted to, be together with him, start a family with him, did you ever talk to him about not doing the whole, multiple women with one guy thing? Were you concerned about the fact that he was seeing and having sex with a bunch of other women on the side, or?
I wasn't concerned because he always told me, I only want you, you're the only one. Like, he never admitted that he's sleeping with other women until today. And I don't want to think about it because I knew, like, every guy does that anyway, and plus that's what he does. So I respect him, and he posted me. He kind of made it official. So I'm like, okay, he does take me seriously. So I didn't care about what's happening outside, and I don't really pay attention about his show and what is he talking about.
Yeah, but you were on his show, sweetie, back in January. So you tell me, because you were part of the wonderful ladies up on there, you're not really paying attention to anything of what he does on the podcast? Do y'all believe that, guys and women or gals? Do you truly believe that? I want to hear from y'all in the chat room. If y'all really do believe that. I mean, I don't believe that, because you were a part of that panel a few months ago. Now, come to find out, you just now, think that he acknowledged you because he posts you on his social media. I don't know, man. This does make sense to me personally, but anyway, let's keep going. Various.
Recently, I've been taking, like, his haters been texting me. I never, believed him, believed his haters. I always trusted him and supported him.
Okay. So are you saying, did you ask him if he's seeing other women and he told you no, or did you just never ask him if he's seeing other women?
I asked him. I always make joke or make fun about this. Like, okay, this girl is good looking. Like, at his show, I'm like, he could be good for you. And he's like, no, I'm okay. He's like, I'm okay. He also told me, like, I wish you were here. And when he's on a boat party, I told him, I was asking him, like, did you just have, like, a boat party sex? He's like, no. I was thinking about you. I
Oh God. See, listen, sweetie. This is an arrangement. I'm going to have you as maybe the main chick, and I'm going to other chicks on the side. It is what it is. This is like an open relationship for the man to mess around, and you be nice and good girlfriend, not wifey, girlfriend, to sit there and then support my mess around. I bring some money here and there, but you got to pay your way in. Meanwhile, I'm going around. I don't know, man. It seemed like you are fully content of the situation. You know what you got yourself into, sweetie. You know you effed up, right? Just saying. Let me read their comments. Another mistake she made. How are you not going to pay attention to how he makes his money? It's a sensational. This chick is so naive. She is. She got played for real. Oh yeah. And I wish I could play that song about your now single mother, but it has copyright. I wasn't really thinking of it. I might play a soundbite of it. I might. All right, let's keep going.
I knew that sometimes he's like just covering it, but for me it was okay, because I knew he's not just dating just one woman, and I noticed that. I don't want to change who he is, because I was trying my best to keep him.
Okay, so along those lines, then, are you saying that you're 100% sure then that this is Walter's baby? You weren't he was stepping out, so you weren't stepping out at all yourself?
Of
course, this is Fresh's baby?
Oh, one other thing. I forgot to say this. Please, guys, as you come in the video, the stream, like the video, share the stream. I'd like to get some more people watching this. But with your help, guys, if you don't like the video or share it, people won't know this exists. I'm covering this. This is the secret, or I like to call it the Asian persuasion unveiled. And let's be honest, the persuasion part is how these ladies they come in, they sit there, get you men whipped. They give you that look, that oriental look, that demeanor, that nice, that wonderful geisha look. Y'all know what geishas are, right? And you fall head over heels and say, oh, this woman she's my dreams. Look at her. She's so sweet. She's so supportive. She'll make my breakfast. She'll make my tea in the morning. She'll rub my back. She'll give me massage. And after that, she'll give me some nice head and become the throat goat of my dreams. And I'm gonna blow her nice yellow back out. Fair use.
Of course. What are you talking about? Let me tell you, on March 9th, that's how I traveled. Like, that's the date I traveled to Barbados. That's the first day we got together. And that's the day I just finished my period. Then from that day, since that day, I was with him every day. I stayed in his apartment until 25th of March. Until that day, I moved out. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so wait, that was like a week or two? You've been there for like a week or two?
We been together since 9th of March until 25th of March.
Okay.
Okay, and
why are these guys playing Minecraft? What type of weirdo stuff is this, man? You're supposed to do podcasts. You're not supposed to play video games and do podcasts at the same time. What the hell is this? Anyhow, let's keep going. Fair use.
This is 100% his baby. I'm not seeing anyone, because if I'm in a relationship, I would never see anyone.
Okay.
Like, I can't move so quickly, just go fuck somebody else and get pregnant. That doesn't make sense.
That's fair. Are you saying, wait, you guys saw each other for like a couple weeks? I'm not trying to make fun of anybody. I'm just saying he introduced you to his mom in that short amount of time?
No, I met his mom last year on New Year's.
Oh, so it wasn't like an official. You guys were together and living. You're making a differentiation between when you lived together and
he
when
made
you guys
it
first started dating.
official last year during the New Year's because I got exposed on his Yarcha party, and then things just got serious. He asked me to be his girl. He asked me, not I didn't. Because I always told him if it's just for fun, or I didn't even care. Like before I met him, I was single. I didn't even care to be in a relationship. He asked me.
He asked you.
He asked me one day. He came to me. He was like, "I love you." I'm like, "Wow, this is so fast." He said to me, "I love you," and he said, "I don't want you to be with another man. You better don't be with another man." That's what he said.
Okay.
Yeah, man. He said, don't anybody else. Only me. Only me. So you're obsessed too of this Asian box. You want to taste the Oriental waters. The Asian persuasion whipped the hell out of Walter Fresh. Badly. I tell you, man, that one put some. Listen, good gentlemen. You never had some until that the age one put that thing on you. She put that nice kung fu puss on you, like whoosh, whoosh. She put it on you so bad, make it. I can understand why a lot of these dudes will mess around with other groups of women and lower their guard. Matter of fact, they will even go as far as lower their standards a little bit. I get it, because she's not a nigga. She's something different. She is not one of my own. And for good reasons, it makes sense. Because she'll do things more than this won't do. She'll give me lip, she'll give me a hard time. Unlike you, Miss Chen, you're gonna make life a little easier. You'll look on behalf of my best interests. You will nurture me. Hell, you allow me to other women. The only thing you will advise is don't bring home disease. Make sure you wear a condom. Now, Miss Chen, Daisy, sweetie, really? If he's sitting there eating your box and banging your backside, your yellow backside out, you think he's going to sit there and say, I'm going to be wrapping up with other women? Hell no. Remember, gentlemen, dick discipline is a lost art. Now I hear some people say that there's nut before the actual nut, which that might be true, but let's keep real. Most of you niggas, let's just say y'all pull-out game is very weak. Very weak. I don't get crap the time I say this. I'll be honest with you. I don't really deal with notion of pre-bus. You bust. It's that simple. There's nothing pre about anything. Women come just like men come. But when you really come, that's another thing. Now, mind you, I'm going a little raw, which I don't want to touch the water. We're going to go there. If you're a man and listen, Batman, we well endowed. So if you're going to be going in deep, 9 or more inches in that woman, most likely you're not going to have the time to worry about pre-cum. It's already in them. So really, you take a risk anyway. You're going to knock up regardless. If you have that little small sensation without busting the hole and shoot the club, you're always taking a risk, my nigga. Always risky. The longer, the riskier. So it's better to wear your Jimmy ahead of time, so you have to worry about the possibility of pre-bus and etc. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh yes, now you get it. You get the purpose of the stream. He got hit with the Asian persuasion can't be. Yes, there you go. That's the premise. Fair use, fair use.
There's one other person here I think wants to ask you a couple of questions. Tree, you have questions
Hi,
for,
Daisy.
for Daisy here?
I saw your message where you said you wanted to help other women share the information in reference to what him using you. I just read all of your DMs. So it seems to me that, and I just want you to go by your instincts. It seems to me that he said he has 4 other women in order to get out of, in order to get you to have an abortion or take the morning after. Well, it's too late for the morning after pill. It seems like he's saying that to discuss you so that you can terminate the pregnancy. Do you really believe that he has other 4 women that he had unprotected sex with?
I actually do, because one woman just texted me because she told me she was with him. She got invited from him to Miami on December. That's like that time we already met, but that time I was in New York, but we weren't official. So she said that she was invited to Miami and she was with him, and they used unprotectional. They had unprotectional sex.
Okay.
Yeah, and so
that was the only one girl you know that.
That's the only girl, because she liked my videos like days before, and I found out she posted something that she was in Fresh's bedroom, and I recognized that bedroom. So I asked Fresh, "What is this?" And he told me, yeah, she was with me for a few days. That was just for fun. So I was like, okay, because on December we weren't even together, we just know each other.
And did you?
You weren't together, but you know each other. And AE when means know each other. I mean, I'm screwing you, he's screwing other women on the side, and he's just being, player about it. You feel me? Very much player, And you accept your role, being the I guess side woman or main chick, who knows what role you play. And you play a role pretty well. He's gonna have other women. That's an agreement you had with him. So obviously he's fulfilling his agreement. Miss Goddess, nowadays, any man like Fresh or any of them dudes, if they're not being gained access to a lot of women, it can be considered nasty. But for most men that sitting there that never taste, whiffed, or even got close to the box, they're gonna get in like it's no tomorrow, because they don't get it in now, they're never gonna see it again. That you could tell one person that does not care about his own seed or even his health, that he put himself at a serious risk because he never gotten some. And I understand judgment. There are some close places you don't get some for months, maybe, depending if you have to sit there lie or pay for the chick to get a whiff. I get it, I understand. But the point is this: once you get in, if you can, please protect yourself if possible. You should not be sitting there. And here's one thing. This is my thing about it. If you got money like that, why are you even out here reckless with your phallus? Screwing everything that you want to get touched. That is some Pookie type behavior. You hear this is always complaining about Pookie, right? These women choose. And you got money, now you being the biggest Pookie. It don't make no sense. It does not make sense. You tell me now you get access to women because you got money. So what the hell you were doing without no money? This is why the minister has been harping on a lot of these Negroes to stop tricking. Go out there, get in these women's faces. Hell, I gotta soon get out there too. Just with that, go out there. We have to go out there. We cannot sit here and then play the play the IG game where you just go in the inbox and hit that don't work, man. God damn it. Now, can you get lucky on these dating sites? Possibly. I look at dating sites today, and a lot of people don't understand. You're not meeting no fucking mate. I heard some stupid woman say that she got divorced and she went online to go look for a new mate. You actually, man, you better go out there and let a man get in your face. Are you serious? They say we need to get off the internet and be about the life. We need to probably do more of that. I'm just saying. But overall, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. If you never got some, and the only opportunity now you get some now because you made some money, you are behind the 8 ball. That's how I look at it. Anyhow, let's keep going. Very serious.
You asked if he had sex with her, and if so,
I didn't have to ask. She stayed with him for 3 days. Obviously, they had sex, and he invited her.
You are I was admiring you. I've been admiring you for a while, and I've talked about how wonderful you look. You're beautiful, banging body. What is it that you saw in
the body she bought? Let's keep it is banging because she paid for it and kept maintaining with exercise. Let's keep it true. Let's be clear. The body is bought. The titties have been done. Hell, we can even say the booty might be done if we want to go that far. But let's say conversation. Let's say the shit's got done. On that, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I like Edward. All right. Yeah, so true, Edward. All right, let's keep going. Farious.
Him, because to me, it appears to me physically that you're out of his league. So I guess I wanted to know, what did you see in him? Because we know what he saw in you.
Yeah, I know. What he sees me is, I know I'm not just only beautiful because I'm kind. I was taking care of his mom when his mom was in town. Like, I was being very nice to everybody. All of his friends liked me. I have a good personality. I'm confident. I'm independent. So he sees me in that. Maybe he sees me in that's my weakness. That's why he takes advantage of that. But what I see from him is, this is my first time in the state, you know, everything was new for me. I met him. I was like, I wasn't planning to meet him. I wasn't planning for that. And I went out with him one time. He was really fun, romantic. He knows exactly what I want. And he's very good at playing games. And he made it looks like real. It felt like real. I still couldn't believe that he just...
Is he the first serious relationship you've been in? Like, is he the first, like, have you ever been in a serious, like a really, really serious relationship on this level before?
Yeah, I did.
How many times?
Like one time.
So he was the second person you've been in a serious relationship like this on this level?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's the first person I actually wanted to have a kid with.
Wow. And it isn't ironic they talk about female goddamn nature. These dudes don't know enough about female nature. I'm convinced they don't know. This woman is approaching, she's in the danger zone. She's 28 years old. She's now, and let me tell you something. And this is why I don't get with a lot of brothers. If they're going to deal with the dating out. Hold on. If you're going to be dealing with these women that are younger than you, in their 20s, you better not waste their goddamn time. Let's tell you right now. You should, women that are not black women, because, you know, black women, they'll wait until like their late 30s before they start thinking of having kids, if they don't have kids before their 20s. That these other groups of women, they're not in the business. They're going to be sitting there on the carousel or be waiting a long time before they start think about kids. She's Asian. She know what it is. Matter of fact, there's a long code with like Asian people, especially some parts of Asia, where they say that what do they call it? Hold on. They say the leftover women after the age of 25, right? And I'm not sure that applies to all of them, but who knows? Hold on. Yeah. So thinking about it, right? Like really thinking about it, right? Personally, right? That they don't they know they take pride that the younger they are, the better chance they get to maybe get one mate. And I'm convinced if you're a person that's from Asia, if you're not born here in America or you just came here, 9 tenths of the time, I don't see them really, if they're not dealing with the customs here in America, they'd be on the market for a good while. I think most people, women that's Asian, they're not going to be waiting long to become mothers. They really take life a little seriously. And if they don't get a mate before 30, most likely they'll find themselves two things: a white man or another non-Asian man. And the reason why I'm concluding on this is because personally, they know that there's a certain time frame where their own men are going to take them seriously and say, okay, I'm going to settle down with this person. They're not going to be wasting too much time on it, especially if they're younger. If she don't meet the criteria before 25, they say, oh, you're no good. We're just going to put you to the side. The only thing you could be is become maybe a geisha or someone that's going to be leftovers. Does it apply to all Asian countries? It's possible, but we'll never know, because I've never lived in all parts of Asia. So let's keep going. Fair use.
What? Okay, I just want to, from woman to woman,
Yes, that's the point, goddess knave. She found a real sucker, and this dude got licked good, if you know what I mean. She licked that dude up good. Licked him all the way until he, off his guard, said, baby, I'm going to have a baby with you tonight. That's how you play it, man. Lick them good. Fair use.
just want to understand if the fact that he wasn't like proposing to you or want marriage with you, why did you want to have a child with him?
Because I didn't care about the marriage. I never believed in marriage.
Oh.
So from my perspective is, if I'm in love with a person, I don't mind. And if I see the person is very connected with me and we have good chemistry and personality and financially everything is good, then for me it's fine, you know. And
so wait a minute. Wait a minute. You say you're not seeking marriage. Oh no. Did you hear that, gentlemen and ladies? So really, truly, you playing under, your hand was dealt badly. If it's not marriage you're seeking, then what are you doing out here in America, sweetie? Are you out here on, and I have to do this. Are you out here on the carousel? Like literally on the carousel? Like really, are you riding the carousel until the carousel has no more wheels to fall off or actually a saddle to ride on? This chick is on the carousel. Like literally, you're not seeking to be a wife or you seeking marriage. That means you're a free game out here. You're free game. Like, do you understand, gentlemen, that this woman is not seeking it? Now, for a regular man, that's a dream in the making, but think about it good, gentlemen. If this woman's not seeking marriage, you propose, right? She, by default, is not interested in marrying not only you, but marrying no one. Do you understand that? Do you follow me? She's not in the business of getting married at all. She's not seeking marriage, but she sure as hell wants to be a baby mama. Yes. And I see what you wrote here, Tevin. In China, if she's a woman, is not married and have kids from 27 or older, it's called Xingnu. Left. Oh! Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you something for that, bro. I know. Now, mind you, the new donation tab is only for people that donate to the channel. But for you, Tevin, I'm gonna make an exception of the rule for this one. Here you go.
They be knocking, y'all. the sonic rings up out of it, and you.
And he's not for me.
Yes, she was getting them rings knocked out of her. She is for the streets. Indeed, man. She belongs to the streets. The streets are calling her, calling her, calling her, calling her. She belongs to the night. Like Larry, she belongs to the streets. And you just gave me an idea, inspiration of a new soundbite coming soon. She belongs to the streets in a heavy way. Let's keep going. Fairies.
Me, like, I never sees him as like he's a rich man, because like where I come from, I've seen so many rich people. I could have many choices. It's just a feeling that I'm with him. He made me so happy, and he's so romantic, and I liked his lifestyle. I guess that's why.
So when you when your identity was exposed to his audience, what did you think what he did as for work on his show, and the things that he said as a man about women, how he felt about women? Like, what did and of course the way his audience treated you, like, give me your impression on how did you feel about all of that?
I actually argued with him about this. Like, I was always telling him, Myron, something that Myron says on the show is not true. That the reason why he behaves like that, maybe he comes from a Muslim family. That's why. But he never, like, Fresh, he doesn't really speak on the show. So, like, and I don't really understand the show. Before I knew him, I don't even know about, like, this show. I don't know anything about this. So I only paid attention afterward.
Yeah, because Fresh is there just to stand and look there. Just look at the camera. He's not really there for anything of substance. How we know? Because people that call in check Fresh constantly every time they get a chance to question him, from his physical fitness to if he's a real guru and all this. And they're right to do so. Because when we look at Fresh and Fit, most time when I watch the stream, like any other person watching, I'm only here to see one or two things. The ladies, and mostly hear what Myron has to say. Because Myron is the really meter, the head front of the show. He could probably carry a show by himself if he chooses to be honest with you. But he won't, because him and Fresh, I have a good relationship with each other. I mean, they stuck thinning through of all the hard times. So, yeah, I know. You like that, don't you? But you see, only time I play that now is you got to donate to the channel. Now, there are going to be some different sound bites, depending on the amount of donations. I'm still figuring out how I'm going to put it out, but usually that alone is the nice one. So let's keep going. Fairies.
So for me, he explained to me it's just a work, it's his work, and he doesn't behave like that with me.
Okay, I get it that it's work, but and you're correct, Myron is the effeminate one who does all the yelling with women. However, Walter was sitting there allowing this to happen. Sometimes he throws a little jab in there, here and there, this, that, and the other. He does. He is enabling this type of behavior, which shows that he agrees with it to a certain extent. Don't you? Did you think that, or you just think he was just there for the bag to get?
Yeah. For me, it was just like, because I know him personally. So I thought everything just for show, It's just the way, like, it's his career. That's how he make money. So I'm like, okay, that's out of my business. I don't care.
Okay.
SEI guys, make sure you guys like the stream, share the stream. Oh, and one other thing, please become a member of the channel as well. I have 2 tiers of membership. I'll put in the chat room for those that's watching now. Show your support for the boy, I had to put some thought into this, but it just hit me today that all that's in common with the Asian ladies, from the one mixed happy Aniko Aoki Lee Simmons to the Chinese woman herself, Miss Destiny Chen. We are in a very much Asian persuasion here, gentlemen. These ladies are coming in, they're setting their influence, infecting you a little bit with their looks, their box built bodies, their eyes, and you're getting mesmerized. You're getting into a trance, like a serious trance, where you just behold, open your wallet and give them everything. All right, let me stop. Fairies.
Yeah. With you being pregnant now, I know you're angry, and you said you're not going to allow him to be in the child. Is that the child's life? Is that because he's not? He says now that he has no interest in paying.
Paying? What do you mean paying?
Like financially contributing to the child's well-being?
No, but we all know whether he wants to pay or not. By the United States law, he has to pay for the child support.
Right,
even
true.
if he doesn't want to. But the thing is, I just wish that he could behave better. Like, baby, I'm gonna be here for you. Even
Daisy, why would he? I'm talking to you from sister to sister here.
Yeah.
Why would he, if that is his entire environment? You can tell a lot about people by who they.
That's why I'm blindsided. I'm stupid in this. That's why, like, I don't blame on anyone. Like, I was being stupid. Like, I am never. I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's my fault. I've made mistake. You know, I have to learn from my lesson. But that's why I didn't care about even exposing myself, and all of my friends already knew what happened. I didn't care about like either like it's gonna be a shaming for me, but I want to expose him, and so he doesn't like keep hurting other women. Because if I knew this, I would never, ever.
Well, what was the red flags that you missed? Because if I'm with you on that, and I'm on your team to make sure that he doesn't hurt other women. But as a woman, I can see him for who he is. I just want to see, I want you to help me see what you saw, because there could be lots of other women that saw.
You know, the weirdest thing about all this is that she says she don't need him, but behind closed doors, she really does want to be around him, because she's wanting him to say, be a better man and the man up. You know, it's funny. It's very weird. I find anybody that's not born in America use the word man up. It's a very rare custom in Asia. They talk about tell their own man, or just generally use the word man up. I find that weird, me hearing her saying that. And it makes me think, have you lived in the United States before? Because the term man up, that's something that we find most Western women, you know, use in regards to men, particularly mostly black men. I question that. Anyhow. Oh, the link you see in the chat room. This is a join link. So become member, guys. You know, pick a membership, you know. And depending on how many membership I get, I might start migrating certain content over, depending on the membership that people are more comfortable with. I have one that was really good, that's on the top tier membership, the second one. I might be lenient depending if I get a certain amount of members on the first tier. I might share some that the more harsh content over the first tier membership, but only for those that are members to the channel. I might think about that, but for now, you know, I have 2 tiers, so pick your tiers. All right, let's keep going. Fairies.
Oh, what you saw and felt what you felt. To me, there was so many red flags. I would have, you know, I'm married, but if I was single, I would have stayed far away from him. So help me see what you saw initially from the time you saw him.
Okay. First of all, I don't like being with a boring man, and he was not boring. I said that on the show. What I need from men is being honest and not boring, and knows what he wants. And he just shows me all of that. So for me, I was like, okay, this is the man for me. And he may behave with with other women like that, but from what I have felt, that he was real with me, at least when we were together.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, because when you're in love, you are kind of blindsided.
So
I wish I would never met him, but it just happened.
So because he was adventurous and he was would you say, I'm sorry, I'm messing my face up as I say this, or you say he was charming or he was just adventurous?
He was charming, he was sweet, he was very romantic, he surprised me all the time. And we have deep conversations when we meet, when we're in person. He makes me feel like he was really serious with me. He always tests me, ask me questions.
Like what, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, before we get that, as you know, I repin it, so now you can see it in the top pin of the pin button of the support and the join button. And I'll put some other links as well so y'all can follow me as well. But these are good questions the woman's asking her. And like I said before, if you're so in it, you stand by this man. I mean, I'm not really fond of women exposing men if they say they care about the man. And it makes you think that you're actually two-faced and you have an agenda doing this. That's why, and this is my thing with these guys. These guys not learning nothing when these women do this type of nonsense to them. They're out here exposing you, not once, but this is the second time. And it's from your part. And they said his partner got exposed multiple times for the last few years with women that he's tricking on. One particularly, mostly non-black women. So these non-black women are looking at you as a sucker and licking you up and throwing you away after they know they can't get nothing out of you. As a bad look on you, in my opinion. But yeah. But anyway, all right. Let me see this. When women said they don't talk or date boring men, basically she is saying she's entertained broke. Yeah. That's pretty much it, Kevin. All right, let's keep going. Farious.
King.
Like, what do you want from a man in the future? Like, what do you want?
Oh, he was asking, actually, you know what he was doing? See, men do this where they want to know what kind of character they need to play in your life, and they want to know the script. So you told him.
He knows what I want.
Yeah, because you told him, girlfriend. You told him. You didn't keep nothing secret.
Okay, wait. Everybody says I'm with him for his money. But look,
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No. I didn't say that. The reason I know you.
I don't care about money. I never said I don't. Because on the show, I even said, they were asking me, how much money do you think a man should make for a year? I told them $1 million. And that's my standards. He knows my standards.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up! God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Oh my goodness! Are you serious? Oh. Man, I don't know what to say about that. I'm lost. I'm serious. I'm lost. If the standard is now for people that's watching the stream, right? You will not be on this podcast unless you gain value of this, which she was back in January. They ask you some serious questions and you rebutted and you were honest with them, saying you're not gonna mess with a man unless he makes some money. So you with this dude and he is not boring. Which one is it? I don't know, man. I'm confused. And I'd like to thank Kevin to become a member of. You are not a member of the Chaos Reign show. I'm not sure what tier membership you pick, but either tier is suitable. I respect that. I like that. Thank you again, brother, for being a member. It's been a while since I got a member, but like I said, I take steps in really doing this to get the actual results. If you know what I mean.
Daisy,
so I always appreciate when another brother blesses me with a membership to the channel. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. And for those that's watching, please make sure you keep the likes up and subscribe to the channel and become a member. Some membership has some perks. Still deciding what I'm going to be doing with the membership. I'll put some videos here and there, but like I said, memberships are available for now. Yeah. Oh, somebody wrote. All right, so let me keep going. Fair use, fair use.
The reason I know you're not for money is because you went 50-50 on that bracelet. Okay.
Yes,
a woman who was for money would never go 50-50 on that bracelet.
And I bought my own ticket to Miami. First time I went to I bought my own ticket. And I know he buys ticket for other girls, but I never asked him like, can you buy me a ticket? For me, that's like so cheap, just like $200 or what, like, because I'm really in love with the person, so I didn't even care about the money. The reason why he bought me the bracelet, because he bought me a fucking fake bracelet.
Yeah, I know. I read that part.
And then because I buy these bank leaves all the time, I have an account. I always know, like, when the moment I got the bracelet, I'm like, this is fake. But I didn't tell him immediately. I told him 2 days later, and he was acting like he didn't know. For sure, he knows.
I'm just curious. Can I ask a question about for the kid? If Walter apologized for everything and came clean on everything, wouldn't you want him to be involved in like your child's life?
But why would you care about that?
What do you mean? Well, because technically,
Massive, why would? Oh my goodness, Kevin, where are you, man? Jesus Christ! Hold on. Okay, let me run this again, man.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Again.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
The funny thing about all this, and I'm glad she went on this man's channel, because now it's showing the true colors. Now, can I agree with F and F that this woman could be a liar? She's fake. She could be even a criminal. I could probably hold these brothers and say, you might have a point. But here's the problem. Here's the biggest problem. The biggest problem with all this, let me just put this.
He's the most.
The problem with this, right, that I have with this, the problem I have is this. You put yourself in a very uncompromised position. And because you did this, you only have yourself to blame. You know why a lot of men were very much not shocked, but they already know what fresh fit is and conclude what they really are. And saying that no person should take them seriously is because of these actions and these directions they're taking, with not only with their podcast, but what they do outside the podcast. Remember one thing what Kevin Samuels said best: image does matter. If your image is not that good, the best thing is you do things to change it. You try to keep a presentable, respectful image. Not for yourself, but for everybody else that will see you in the world. If your image is very poor, then they're going to look down on you on what you actually does and what you really represent. And they're not going to mess with you. So one thing a lot of these men don't learn from The Godfather is image does matter. And everything you do, from your social media image, even doing podcasting, really does matter. So I'm going to let this dude talk and question this chick. Fair use, fair use.
Most important person that we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah, but why do you care about he's going to be a part of my baby's life?
It's not just your babies, it's both of your babies, right? And doesn't the child
he doesn't
wants to be involved?
Yeah, it's both of our baby, but he's not acting like a man. So do you think he has a right to see the baby?
Do you think
what the
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God
This is why the Godfather is still undefeated. This is the reason why. Just because the man say he does not want to be involved, you still make him still be somewhat involved with your fucking child's life. This is not an Asian woman. I think this woman is Westernized. I would not bet that she has lived outside of China for a few years, maybe more than a decade. Because now she's giving off that so-called modern woman vibes. This bitch is giving off this modern woman vibes. I'm getting the inclination that she's giving off that vibes. I'm feeling she's giving off that vibes. I know she's giving off these vibes. Personally. She is giving off those damn vibes. Don't tell me no bullshit that say because he don't want to be now you deliberately did this just become a single mother? Matter of fact, now I'm thinking about it, maybe Fresh didn't really want this baby. Now I think about it. But he's so stupid. Stupid. To let himself knock up a random thought. An Asian thought that's not even from America. You put your money, your image, in the hands of a bitch. Really? And then you think your boy is going to sit to protect you from this audacity, this slip up. Really? Really? Nah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Bullshit. This is not, gentlemen, listen to me good and hear me good before I continue this tape. This is not a setup. You're a willing participant on your own demise when you do shit like this. She might be maybe alleged to become what we call a victim.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
But you, on the other hand, can't put yourself in the same victim narrative as well.
You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
You can't have both ways. You cannot have both ways. It don't work like that. And Kim writes, "Refine show, calm down, brother." Yeah. All right, let's continue. Fair use, fair use. I'm just very disappointed.
Right to child support?
I mean, he doesn't need to. That's fine.
Well, you said the U.S. government said he had to pay, but the U.S. government is also going to make you share custody with him too, right? Whether you want to or not, unless you have a
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I will let what government decide to do. If they decide that, okay, my child have to see him, then that's fine. But if the government says, okay, my baby doesn't need to see him, then that's not unnecessary.
What shouldn't the priority be to build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? How do you make sure your child has a father that wants to spend time with him and be involved in his life, and has a mother?
Look, his father doesn't want him.
He just found out that you're pregnant, right? I mean, he's probably freaking the fuck out. I imagine he probably isn't ready to be a dad or doesn't necessarily want to right now. But why close the door on that?
I am not closing it. I'm just saying, based on his behavior right now.
But if he changes his behavior in the future,
speak for him? Why do you speak for him? Because clearly he's acting like an idiot on the show.
Well,
right now.
You're both acting like idiots, right? To be fair, right? You got
What am I
pregnant
acting?
Because you got pregnant by a guy that doesn't want to marry you. You're just as dumb as he is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem isn't with either of you, though. That shouldn't be the main concern. The main concern should be the child, right?
He's not concerning about the child. I am. That's why I went on an adult conversation. So
You're leaking DMs on Instagram. How are you don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking all of this publicly? The money is the child support that you think that you were talking about earlier.
Look,
that you're very familiar with the U.S.
Who
laws.
are you? I'm here because I got invited from the owner. Who are you? If you're not owner, don't speak to me.
Oh, I got me one second, guys. I had to compose myself. Woosha, woosah. Bro, where's Kevin, man? It's uncivilized if I don't do this. Kevin, where you at, man?
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
She said, "Who are you? You're not owning. I don't want to talk to you because he's grilling. He's asking you some serious question, and you want to be a fucking baby mama, bitch. Let's keep it. You want to be a baby mama. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Why do you want to be a baby mama? I'm curious. Do you know the schisms of being a baby mama in the West, especially America? And you sign yourself up to become a fucking baby mama by choice, bitch. You're not no motherfucking victim.
You're a victim.
Here we go, CSI.
You're not no victim, bitch. You are a willing, and I mean willing, the word loosely, participant of your own motherfucking demise, bitch. Don't give me that bullshit. Never give me that bullshit. The fuck out of here with that. How dare you? Thomas saying you're not the owner. I don't want to speak to you. What, become ask you questions, bitch? I'm asking you some serious questions. What is your motive? What is your agenda? Be honest with me, bitch. What the is going on here? As there are not going to be no advertisements for this stream. I've come to the conclusion I can't do it. When I see some bull, I have to be real, guys. This is how we have to go about it. And yes, I do hope y'all guys support the channel with your super chats to make this channel go further. I would love that with a heart, with a passion. But overall, you know, for me to really keep the language clean, it's possible, but really it's not possible. And the reason why I'm saying this is because this is some bullshit right here, man. Like literally. So, me personally, I smell game being played, and these dudes are not credible of teaching any person about game. Personally, I'm convinced that's not your lane, guys. Don't do it. And you're right, Tevin. She's showing her true colors. She definitely is showing her true colors. All right, let's listen more to this. Various. I'm not gonna play all this. I'm just gonna get to more of the heated part of this stream.
Because you have no right to talk about my situation. It's not.
You're
even
literally
about
on the
money.
internet talking about your situation everywhere. What do you mean?
I'm talking about the situation. It's not about money. What do you know about anything?
What do I apparently more than you do? I'm not getting knocked up by Fresh from Fresh and Fit. What do you? Are you trying to act like you're the one with all the experience here?
Who are you? How do you have the right to talk about this? Like talking about a man.
Because I'm older than you. I've got more life experience than you. And I'm the only one
older than me, so you have more rights.
No, apparently I'm just curious. It seems like you have like all of this.
I don't want to talk.
No. Fuck that. You should say, listen, weirdo boy, blue hair boy. Listen to me good. You have every right to tell us that you're damn right I have the right to come older, bitch. You don't listen to me. You have some wisdom, bitch. That's what I'm going to say. Fuck that shit. Here in America, we don't play games. Don't make because a lot of dudes operate in a what we call a matriarch over here. That you can come with your little society that is totalitarian, patriarchal. You're gonna come over here and run that matriarch nonsense. Not today, bitch. No. Absolutely not. I'm older than you. You gonna listen to me, bitch. Real talk. I'm questioning your motives. What is your true intentions? What is your agenda, bitch? Let's go there. What is your true agenda? You say you don't want no money, but you mess with a dude that says he has money. You probably were on birth control. Then probably you might stop being on birth control. And then you say he wants kids, then he don't want no kids. Which one is it? You out here hoping to get a bag. And let's keep real. Tell me if you're still in the building or anybody that's still watching the stream. Can y'all look up what is the amount of child support in the state of Florida? How much a person is granted child support? Is there a cap in child support in Florida? Can y'all look it up for me and say it in the chat room? I prefer y'all put it in super chat, but for the sake of conversation, if you find it, post it in the chat room, please. Cause Lord, no, I'm not gonna do it. If y'all can do it, I would appreciate it. Let's keep going. Fair use.
You right now.
Okay, so Daisy,
I don't want to talk to you.
Let me
Okay. Destiny's gonna take a break for a little bit.
I am. I'll take out. This woman is a fucking piece of trash, though. She's ruining this kid's life because she just wants to milk this guy for money. You're actually subhuman filth. Just letting you know that. Good luck. Bye.
You can say whatever you want.
God will judge you.
You can say whatever you want.
Okay.
It's very mean.
Daisy.
God damn, man. How you let the blue hair boy talk to you like that, sweetie? How are you gonna let him check you like that? And they said, who's gonna check me? He did. That's why, and this is why it's very questionable now. That a lot of people that's exposed people, you're on these podcasts, a campaign trying to expose a person that, let's be honest, curve you. And I know it is, baby. We got to chuck up to the deuces, chuck up to the game. It is what it is. But you up here doing this, it only reveals how much a simp he really is and how much a trick he is. But really it gives a bad look on you, sweetie. That if you're going to be a mother carrying his seed, you should keep your fucking mouth shut and keep quiet. No one, the whole world should not know this. I should not know this. Hell, everybody in the internet should not know about how much a piece of shit or trash or deadbeat he is. That's the last thing we want to hear. But yet again, you're putting all his business on the internet. For what? What intentions? You're not protecting other women. Matter of fact, let me say something to you. Let me take this down. You're not protecting any other women on here. Stop it. You think these fucking thoughts that be on Fresh Pit every fucking night on their podcast concerned about exposing anybody? They're there for clout, just like you. You were there for what? You have a IG right there. That's an L right there. That means you got IG. That means you're showing bodies, pictures. Because let me tell you something. If you're showing your body on another social media platform, you're selling yourself. Stop it. To an environment amongst men, we look at that as fucking prostitution. And they're not gonna tell you this, but I'm gonna keep real with you. When we see it, we look at that thought prostitute right off the bat. Next, if you have an OnlyFans, we could tell that you are a adult film star. I don't care if you show them feet pictures on your page. Your actions make men put you in a box, a category. That is it. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing less. If you never notice, I'm telling you as a man person, that's how majority of good portion men see you that way. Then I could tell you that because most dudes that they're more concerned of getting between your legs and blowing your back out and then calling it a day. So let's keep going. Fair use.
That guy's very mean.
I wanna continue with your quest to help other women because let's look at this. Okay, what has happened. Right now, everybody is angry. But when I read over, because I stream too, JS is awesome. Okay, he has a good platform, and I also want to thank him for allowing me to come on and also talk to you because when I read.
Who was that person? I'm being nice here to everyone. He's assuming me for like coming here for money.
That's one of like the
Destiny
mainstay
and-
guests
Destiny's
on
friends
Fresh and
with-
Fit's show. Yeah, he's like friends with them. He's
Walter.
like very often on their
that's
show for
why.
free.
That is
Yeah.
why.
Got a
That is why.
name. Woman's
That's why.
name,
That makes
no?
sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
But everybody knows I'm not here for money. Like, do you know? Like, he probably doesn't even have that much money. Like, child support means nothing. Like, what I do, my work in China, I don't need all his money. I came all the way, like, not for this. I came for love. But
wait. I hope you guys hitting the like button. Like the stream, man. But Kevin, where you at, man? Come on. Hold on.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Now, you know, I've noticed, Myron, this said that she fled from China because she did some criminal acts in China. I'm not saying that he might be right or wrong, but from here, from her response, she left China to come to America to find love. I find that to be very odd. Very odd. Most people come to America for a better opportunity and to have a better fruitful life. You don't hear people that's not born and raised here in America come, especially as a woman, come from her homeland where there's very much abundance of men. Cause let me tell y'all something about China, but people are not aware of. There are more men than women in China. It's a haven for women, if you're an Asian woman or a Chinese woman, to find a man. It's not hard. Here in America, there's more women than men. So you tell me you do things backwards. And mind you, the Chinese government are the cause of why there's an imbalance of men and women. Let's keep it real. Because they have the one-child policy, but we're not going there. But personally, if you notice, you come to a country where you're going to compete for a very small pool of men. Last time I checked. For what? For what? Why would you compete for a small pool of men? For love. Where you're in a nation, a whole country, where men are more abundant than over here. This is what it became very much a red flag. A matter of fact, it raised my eyebrows to think you leave your good country, regardless if it's dictatorship or not, to come here, not for a better opportunity. You come here just to find love. Do y'all guys really think that's logic? That makes sense? Like, literally, does that really make sense? I am confused. I'm confused, but you know. But you know what I know. What do I know? Anyway, let's keep going. Fairies.
he believes in me, and which is fine.
I actually, believe it or not, after reading and you doing 50-50, because listen, I know gold diggers, right? And I was like, okay, when I read that he went half in on this and you purchase your tickets and you buying all this stuff, I'm like, that's not what gold diggers do. Okay.
I buy gifts for his mom. I bought 2 pair of Hermes shoes, nice scarf.
I saw
took
that.
His
I
mom
saw
for
it.
shopping. No, that was the first time. And like about 10 days
Oh, you
ago.
did another time?
Yeah, his mom was in town. And even that day, he bought me the bracelet after he went shopping. He looked at a shirt and I was like, baby, let me pay for this because I wanted to get something for you for Christmas. Okay. So it's not what you guys see. It's not what you guys see. This is not real. I wanted to tell everybody what's happening before, but you know, I'm like, never mind. Like until this got me really mad. It's not even about money. Like even.
But Daisy, I'm not even worried about the money. I haven't said anything about the money.
You know, I want people to get away from the money aspect. I'm not sure if these dudes, especially Fresh, got it like that. Now I think about it from this conversation, but if he does got it like that, I'm telling you right, one thing personally, dude, you don't got no game, bro. You have no game. And personally, I'm not sure you have a good mouthpiece, whatever, because for you to get access to these women, you live in a fake persona that they think you got something. But from what you're saying, Miss Destiny, it seemed to me you shit on him. He has nothing. I'm not sure if I want to agree or believe you, but I'm be honest with you, this is not a good look for Fresh. Everybody already hates this dude already, and this happens. I don't know, man. It's not a good look. Anyhow, enough of that. We have a donation.
If they be knocking, y'all. The sonic rings up out of it, and you.
The super chat by Tevins wrote, child support in Florida X monthly expense is $10K a month, plus one child is 5% of your income. $1,437. So right there. Thank you, Tevin, and appreciate the super chat. Now, mind you, this also could be based on his income. So let's say he's making over 6 figures. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find the number of child support with 6 figures. Let me pull my calculator since we're on here. Find my calculator. I'm going to share my calculator. I'm not sure how good I could do this, so bear with me, guys. I'm going to try this. I could be wrong. I'm going to guess what he potentially might make, and I'm saying guess because this is not absolute. All right. All right, this is going to be a guess. Don't quote me because I don't think I got it all right there. All right. Let me take the banner off so y'all can see that. Okay. So let's look at this. Let's say this man makes $250K a year. Oh, wrong one. All right, let me put my calculator. I'm just going to guess. This might not work. And probably more in this, but I'm just going to throw a number. Let's throw a number. Let's say he makes this a year, right? And child support monthly expenses $10K a month plus one child is 5% for your income. And let's say this is based on that, but let's say it's based on the 5% he actually makes a month, right? So to make $2,500, he will have to make in 1 month, let's say divided by 30 days. 8,300 something. No, that don't sound right. All right, so let me do the math. 1 month, let's say he's making 13,000 times 12 months. All right, so I got to increase it more. That's not it. Let's try 15,000 times 12. Nope, not close. All right, so we're looking at 25K. Let me see. All right, so we're going to have to put 25,000 times 12. All right, I went over. So let me water it down. Let's say 22,000 times 12. All right, I still went over. So let me put let's try 19,000. 19,500. Okay. Almost there. So we're looking at 20K. No, actually, we're looking at 20. And I know this is boring, guys, but I got to do the math, see how it looks like. Let's say 2,500. All right. Times 12. All right. So we look at 20. Okay, so I think it's 21. 21 times 12. All right, so we're looking at roughly under 21. So we're looking at 20,009. No. Actually, 20,700 times 12. Okay. All right, so it's all right. So we're looking at roughly $20,900 a month. This is as close as I'm gonna get. And usually, by going further, guys, you know the math. If I raise it a little bit more, it will be roughly 50. Actually, no. If I get 29, 50 times. All right. So I went over. So 20, 40. Actually, no. 9. Let's say 35 times 12. Yeah, this is rough. This is, I tell you, it's like a trial error when you do this calculator thing, man. I tell you. Let's say 25. Yeah, that makes sense. Times 12. All right, one more. 29, 24 times. All right, so it's roughly 20, and let's say 890. All right, so okay, so 20, and this last time because I'm just wasting time doing this, guys. Let's say 835 times 12. Oh, okay. All right, so we're looking at 220 is roughly 20,000 and 830. 830 times 12. All right, so 20 times, clear. 20 and 8, 33 times 12. All right, so it's 34. 28, 34 times 12. There you go. So it's $12,000 and $20,834 a month. 5% of that. So out of this, that's how much it would gross to two. So if you take what Tevin wrote, let's say it's taking out 5% from your income, he could be paying more than that. I would say roughly he'd be paying $5,000, maybe 10, maybe close to 10,000, over 10,000. He might be paying $20K a month, roughly. So I know that was boring, but I had to do that math. So roughly, if that's the amount of child support payments, yeah, you're looking at over 10K, more than 10K a month, roughly. And that's why the reason why I think why he didn't want the baby. You're going to be paying this woman maybe more than 5% annually out of the money you make from Fresh Fit. I'm just saying. All right, let me finish watch this video and we're going to done with this. Various.
I have said was, okay, that I know that you are not a gold digger for the fact that you are doing, honey, I don't do 50-50. I want you to know me. I don't do no 50-50. My man will pay for everything.
I'm stupid, right?
It's not that you're stupid. I think it's your inexperience. Because sweetie, when I look at somebody like you,
it's because I love him.
No. You only had one serious relationship prior to him, correct? You just told me that.
But I've been associated with men. Men pays for everything. In China, even in China,
why was
men
he
pay
the
for
exception though? Because he was.
I don't know. I'm such an idiot. Because I don't know. I just liked him. For fucking no reason. I don't know. There's
no reason.
There's so many good men.
Oh my fucking god. Oh. Furious.
Out there, but I don't know. You know, like that's what I'm saying. Like maybe I am idiot.
That's what I want to. If you know what I want to know, I am trying to get into your headspace to see, like, why did you let all the rules go down the toilet for him? No offense, but when I look at Walter, I go, really? Him? What?
Everybody asked me that. Everybody's saying he's ugly.
Everybody.
Even my friends says he's ugly.
Yeah,
my friends say, don't keep the baby. He's gonna be
like, oh my god.
Oh no. Oh Jesus.
From my opinion, it's like if I love the person, the appearance doesn't matter. And he actually was attractive for me. He's not, he was attractive for me. I'm not lying about this.
Oh my god.
Because otherwise I wouldn't survive for one day. I spent literally like 3 weeks with him. Yeah, and I'm not lack of trip. If you see my Instagram, I travel all the time. I travel everywhere. I travel more than what he does. So it's not even like about wanting a vacation or anything. Like without him, I'd still come to the US.
Are you sure about that? Now, I'm not saying that Mr. Fresh Walter is a Pookie. It's hard for me to believe that because he looks too lame to be a Pookie. But it seemed to me that he got the right chick that, she just gullible and dumb. She banked on him, and let's be honest, she lost. She's on this tirade because she's hoping this dude will be with her and pay for everything, which he's probably doing. No, she's saying that she's paying out of her pocket, which it's hard for me to really understand it. But let's say, okay, you're investing into something much deeper. That's why you're still there. Fair use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do a hypothetical here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's all upset. Everybody is high strung. So as you know, as time moves on, people calm down, right? Mm-hmm. I want you to tell me, what is the best outcome you wish to have in the future? Like do your best to like calm down, take a couple of breaths. And I want you to tell me, what is the best outcome you wish for this to have in the future? A month or a month and a half? It has to be a month from now, because that's when everybody would have calmed down.
Yeah.
Including yourself.
So what I wish is, since I'm in the state, and if I'm gonna keep the baby, for sure, like I'm a tourist here. I'm not gonna work. That's illegal. And to taking care of the baby and in order to give a birth in the state for 10 months without insurance, everything is going to be expensive. So I wish he can take care of that. If he does, then I think at least he's doing something.
Jessica, you gotta ban me. I can't. I'm gonna kill myself listening to this person. Oh my god, you have to ban me from your.
Wait a minute, hold on. We're having a calm conversation.
Yeah, why are you being so mean?
Everyone here is just trying to be nice.
I can't tell Tree. I can't tell how naive you are. For her to say earlier, she's like, and I know that in the United States of America, paternity law says that he needs to pay for this, and also I'm on a tourist visa, so I can't work, and it's very expensive here, and I'm Miami, and I need him to pay for all of the blah 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 blah. Like, bro, she wasn't going 50-50 earlier. She was investing, and it's about to pay 18 years worth of dividends.
I'm not saying he needs to pay for everything. I'm saying he should pay for the non-insurance pregnancy and give birth of the surgery and to see the OB. If you're a child's father, you're not going to pay for that. I'm not asking him to pay for my shit, pay for my shopping.
You should be trying to get him as involved in the child's life as you're trying to get him involved in the child's finances. But you seem to have no desire to do that.
Okay, fine. Don't get me pregnant.
You.
Kevin, where are you? God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up. God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
Man, I'm not sure I'm gonna get through Aoki. Now I think about it, I don't think I'm gonna have time to go through this. It's no good. Russell Simmons' daughter being a so-called fail. Man, they keep playing, man.
It's two people. It takes two. He didn't rape you, did he? Are we dropping that accusation today? You guys both fucked. The child is both of yours.
Well, we had an agreement. If he doesn't come inside on me, I won't get pregnant.
That's not an agreement, honey. That's called biology. Yes.
Be logic. Be like educated yourself, please. Before talk to me, okay? People ask me a question. I'm just telling how I feel. I could fake it. Okay? He doesn't have to do that. I'm just saying this is what I wish for. Every woman would wish for that.
Every woman would wish to get. How long have you even been dating this
Every
guy?
woman would wish that the child's father would support them.
Yeah, but I think they would also wait to have a baby
I'm
with
not
a child's
saying
father
I
who
want
wants to
his
be involved
money.
with the
I'm
child's
saying-
life.
What are you talking about? Like, please, I don't even want to talk to you right now.
Don't you want a child's father to be involved in the child's life?
Yes, I do, but he doesn't want to. Don't you understand me?
Then why not work towards that?
And I did. Did you not see what I post?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, I put the call link. Y'all want to come up, and for every little time left on the stream, you can come up now and voice your opinion on the stream so far. The call lines in the chat room come up. But this is ridiculous. You posted your business with this dude to hope to convince this nigga to stay and be involved with the bastard churn he created off you. How much sense that goddamn makes? Really? Really now? Is that what we're gonna go with? Is that what you telling us? Really, bitch? Really? Okay. Fair use.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to talk to me. He doesn't want to have an adult conversation. He refused to see me. He said, I'm not going to see you.
When did he find out you were pregnant?
Like on the 30th of March, I text him. Yeah, that's the first conversation. And he said, I called him and I said, babe, let's meet and discuss about the situation. He said, meet for what? He said, meet for what? Go get a pill. That's what he said.
Probably because he doesn't want to have a kid right now, right? Probably a really emotional time for him too, yeah?
This is the reason why, Stephen, I was working that because you got to have her calm down, okay? Because she has every right to be angry right now because she's been rejected by the man that she's pregnant by. So what I was using was a hypothetical that, hey, let's go into the future. Right now, she's upset. He's upset. Everybody's upset right now. And they're saying things to hurt each other. So when tempers flare down and we're looking in the future and everybody's thinking and processing and they've been talking to their friends, rational and irrational, this is what I was asking her. A month from now, what does she want? The best outcome. And I said the best outcome for her, him, and the baby, and the soon to be baby. And she was explaining that to me. So you can go ahead and continue.
Even if he was being nice to me, like saying, okay, I'm gonna get you through this, like I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna go to the hospital with you, that would be nice. But he didn't even offer that.
But let's look at he's angry right now, you're hurt. This is the reason why I said things can change. Do you agree that things can change a week from now, 2 weeks from now, a month from now? Do you agree with that?
I don't know, but
No, because once a man tells you, I don't want a baby, get rid of it, and you don't comply, he said, bye. That's how it is. And really, to be honest with you. And if you guys didn't catch the last stream I posted on this channel, I would highly advise you do so. I remember one time YouTube, you could put 2 videos that you could watch, recommend, but I think what I'm probably going to do now, and depending if people survive up to this point of the stream, I'm going to put the video that I did that was really a testament by my good friend Charles Faulkner Jr. And this video speaks for itself. And I mean, it speaks for itself about, him dealing with baby mamas, right? And one thing, if y'all do watch it, right, keep in mind that we gave solutions to the problem. And one of the solutions, because like anything, if you're a woman, you did what you're supposed to do and you tried to make the man be involved and he refused, by all means, you go put that Negro into child support with the quickness. And obviously, that's what Fresh is probably going to fight. He don't want to pay no child support to no woman, but he's not getting married to these women. And not only that, he's out here shooting up the club recklessly, from what has been said, and probably might be going out in these streets in Florida. So right now, and this is the problem with a lot of men that got money or don't got money. You can go broke by having too many kids. This is a legit fact. So I don't want to hear nothing more about people talking about, or any man talking about dick discipline. If you're out here slinging and women are exposing you, you're not disciplined. End of story. So let's listen to a little bit more of this, and I'm going to end this here.
Isn't it possible things can?
Maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible.
Okay. But so let's look at that possibility. So there's a possibility that he can change and he can come to his senses. You are not blocking him. You're saying these things out of anger. So what I want you to think is, he says the right thing. He's going to do the right thing. You are open for that, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I want to understand, because I know how it is to be hurt. I know how it is to speak out of anger. So I want everyone, including Destiny, to know that you're not closing that off, right? You are coming out speaking out of hurt. So there is a strong chance that he will calm down and he will want to do the right thing for you and the child. So this is the reason why. And I don't think you finished. Did you finish explaining to me what the complete outcome you want a month from now in reference to you and him?
Yeah. Look, I'm here alone. I don't have many friends here. So I don't have experience being pregnant or how I'm going to deal with.
Well, that's why you're going to be a single mother, baby. You're going to have to learn the hard way, like most Western women here in America. You got to learn sometime. Very use.
So, of course, I wish to have like a man or someone at least to be there for me, Because, look, I know during pregnancy, when the date come close to the childbirth, that I could have break the water. So, if I was home and nobody was helping me, imagine what would have happened. Would be dangerous. I'm just saying, for all of that, that's why I was discussed with him, so that he could maybe take the responsibilities. I wasn't asking him to be with me, because I know this man doesn't love me and I don't want to be with someone who doesn't love me.
You have no female friends here in America?
I have like one friend that's in New York. That's where I stay right now.
Okay.
But they're busy, like they're living their life. I can't like
impose upon their life.
Yeah, this is my situation. I can't just like rely my pregnancy on my friends because they have their job to do, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like the baby's father should take the responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to eventually go back to Florida?
I was planning, but I don't know. I'm not sure about it.
When were you planning on going back?
I was planning to go back a few days later, but like things happened, and I feel like I might be in danger.
You're not in danger.
I might be in danger if I go back.
No. I mean,
hey man, enough of this, man. I'm done. Fuck that shit. All right, that's it. And no one that wants to come up. Y'all guys watching from the clouds. I understand. You know, it's a lot to sink in personally. Y'all be the judge in the comment section of this video. I want to hear your thoughts. If you survive up to this point, which most likely a good portion of people that subscribe to the channel don't make it over an hour, which speaks for itself. But those who did, leave a comment and like this stream and share the stream. I've said enough on this. I did enough. My take, and overall, I read even the article about what's going on in Asia. The point of the stream is of unveiling this Asian persuasion. These ladies will run you mad, gentlemen, if you're not careful. They will play games on you if you're not careful. And I don't have to tell you, but I'm just going to tell you again because, you know, men are stupid. They think these women are so feminine, sweet, and stuff. Only in their home country they are. But bring them here in America. See what happens to your black ass or any man. See what happens to you. There's feminism rampant right now in Korea, which I did not know about. And if it's affecting Korea, it's slowly going to start affect other parts of Asia as well. And let me tell you something. These Asian men are not going to play. They're going to do two things. Either they're going to give you the Turner, or they're going to go find other Asian women, or they go as far as go outside the country and find other groups of national women. They're going to have their families one with the other. And if you're not playing ball, you're going to be discarded. I was thinking I gotta get I'm not sure I want to do that. I'll think about it. Maybe next live stream I'll think about playing that because I probably have to sink that in because that is a copyright music. But no, I got you, Tevin. I got you. Don't worry. I got you. Anyhow, links to follow me are the following. You can follow me on Twitter at ChaosRain7. Add me a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Join my Discord service of the Chaos Rain Show. It's in the chat room in the description of this video. Also, follow me on Rumble. I'm on Rumble now. You see a link on Rumble on the description and in the chat room as well if you catch the replay of this. So join my Rumble page. You know, that's more of the hardcore content. It's more super for Rumble, so please join me there. And last but not least, become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. Thank you for watching and listening to today's stream. And like always, till next time, let it be us. Rain.